Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise Junk Journals UK. I'm just popping on to do a quick flip through for an Etsy journal that I'm going to pop on, that I've made off camera, but I'm going to put it on Etsy, and a couple of happy packs, I think I'm calling them, and a redraw for, oh, where's that journal gone? That's the point. I haven't brought it over with me, have I? But those of you that know, no, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. I was going to say, those of you that know what it is. Here it is, look. So it's this lovely journal that I made just for that. I'm not going to do a flip through of this. You've seen it last time. So I've got the same people in the box as I did previously. Where did I get it from now? There you go, stand there. But first of all, I want to do this quick Etsy share. And then, you know, if I'm sending people from Etsy to go over and look at the video, they don't have to look at the drawer first. Okay, so first of all, the journal that I've made, I have to count the pages because I don't know how many pages are in it now. It is 5 inches by 7 inches, and it is just tied with this lovely sari or chiffon or whatever beautiful silk piece of thread. It's got a vintage, it's like from a crystal necklace on the bottom of it. You can take it off and still have your strings, and it's just got a topper on the front. I covered the whole, it's a hardback book that I covered in a sample piece of fabric, and yeah, put a topper on the top. So it has got 2 signatures in it. Again, that's a topper that I made, just popped on the inside of it. It is how did I bind it? It must be a floating, yeah, I bound it into fabric and then attached the fabric. So it's a floating spine, so you don't see the strings on the outside. Of course, there's lots of scope for you to further embellish. You can put lace and things like that, should you want to, on the outside of it. So it is a scrappy journal, grungy journal. So it's got all sorts of pages in it. So that's stamp area, that's an envelope that I haven't done anything with, that you can cut it open or whatever. It's got some... yes, some of that, some embossing paste on it and some stamping and what have you. That beautiful pink paper that I like, my own coffee dyed, a piece of digital from Nanine at collage type, a little piece of vellum, a little piece of bright pink, some marble paper, some more coffee dyed, piece from a stamp book, not album, stamp magazine, and I have secured it with extra hinges because it's only got the centerpiece stitched in, that one, and on the back I've secured it with fabric hinges just to break it up a little bit. It is unembellished, but I have just popped in here on this side, or this postcard on the back, yes, what's that, a vintage flashcard and a vintage postcard, which is Packhorse Bridge, Linton, Wharfdale, Yorkshire, part of the national park. And these are just the other sides of everything that you've seen there. Yeah, that's stamp area, a piece of stamp area, did I say that? So this is a piece of Memories of the Meadow that I've coffee dyed and distressed. I think that's a flower fairy poem, piece of Tim Holtz. Just a pin there through a piece of vintage cotton fabric on vintage book page, my coffee dyed. This envelope is Victoria Designs, and inside it I've just put, this is a copy of original that I've got, Bank of America, don't know, 1899, but I don't know what it is. And this postcard there of a vintage Palpero, Cornwall. I don't know if it's a postcard. Yeah, I think it's a postcard. Well, it's a card. It's a picture card of Cornwall. The other piece of Tim Holtz. I folded that up because it's, this piece here is upside down. I thought it would make a nice tuck pocket, but it, you know, it doesn't have to be like that. You can have it down and cover it. Yeah, the Song of the Spindleberry Fairy was that one. Oh, and the Song of the Shepherd's Purse Fairy. And then just another, like a topper piece in the back, no pocket or anything. Oh, didn't count them, did I? Excuse me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there'll be about 40 with all the extra pieces that are in it. Yeah, between 36 and 40 pages there. Okay, so that's that. It doesn't need a tie, it just stays fastened on its own, so you could use that for something else if you wanted to. And then these little happy packs that I've put together, which are, I called them that after, you know, like it's like receiving Happy Mail, but you know, you might buy it for yourself rather than Happy Mail. So just little packs I've put together. So it's half a coffee stained envelope that I've printed and stuck things on, and filled it with, so we'll start with a big piece of my coffee dyed and stenciled paper, a piece of very vintage, antique even, book page. It's got one of those flashcards in with a piece of cotton stapled with a copper coloured staple on there. Just an advert, an old advert, digital. And just tucked that in there. Popped that in there. One of my tags from Stash. A card to alter, so it is a Happy Families card. It is a vintage postcard that I have inked it round, but yeah, it's from like the 60s or the 70s. It's very old for you to do something with, play with. On the back there was just like a little sample piece of laces, and it's on a bit of Edith Holden with a little bunny ticket, which you can take off. One of my large birds, so a duck, that one, put him in there. One of my clusters, got all sorts going on in there. And then there's a little, and they've all got the same in, tab, yeah, whale tail tab, and some vintage, and it is vintage, it's not like the cotton we get today, embroidery floss, a little ticket that says sew in, and it all fits nicely in there. So yeah, it'd be nice to buy for somebody and give them to Happy Mail, or it'd be nice to have and keep for yourself. It has got a little sticker on the back saying handmade by me. You can remove it if you want. I wouldn't be offended. Okay, so those two are pretty much the same. Well, they're all pretty much the same. There's 2 tags like that because there's 4 packs, and there are 2 of the, you know, deeper, grungier tags. Obviously the flashcards are in there, but they've got different words on. Each one's got a different word on, and the Happy Families people are different. Clusters will be different because they're handmade, but other than that, I won't get them all out. There'll be pictures on Etsy. Oh, you're just falling off now, aren't you? Off there. Maybe I ought to clip those on. Yeah, so just a fun little bundle of things to play with or inspire you. Okay, let's draw. What did I do with it? So I've still got the box here. I've taken the one out that was stuck on the top from who didn't claim it. So let's see. Let's see who's going to get it this time. Okay, got one. It is Tatty Treasure. It's Tanya's. Very good. Okay, Tanya, you've won yourself a journal. Fabulous. So, oh, I'll throw her away now. Let me put. Throw her away. That's not very nice, is it? I'll have to dig it out. I'll put her back in because, yes, remember, you're all staying in for the next draw, which will only be a couple of weeks now. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you later with a video on the Flower Fairies wings. Bye for now.